Okay, part two here. I just wanted to point out one more time you have these resources, and let's go ahead and we'll look at the annotated paper. And so the only reason I'm pointing this out is that it's a good simple paper. It shows how to cite properly, and I have given notes all the way throughout. This is the annotated version, so pay attention right here. And I know that there are videos about this already, but some of you are still struggling. We always go with author first in citing. If your source does not have an author, then you go with a shortened version of the article title. We never use years in MLA and in text. We don't include the website or journal. We only stick with authors, and then after authors, article titles. So please pay attention to that. But I do recommend just looking over this. Some of you were quoting sources that were in quotes, so I have directed you to pages 390 to 391, okay, to do that right. When I say set up quotes, according to so-and-so agrees, right? You don't just drop them in. You have to set them up. If you paraphrase and you're still using source information, you still cite. Look at this last sentence here. Okay, so please, just read over this. I'm not going to read any more to you. And just see how it compares to your own paper. See if some of these comments relate to the comments I've made to you so that maybe you can figure out how to fix things. I only had one of you who used long quotes, but here's an example of a long quote. And then, of course, the works cited page. So I want you to make sure that you're aware of that source. And then the last thing, grading criteria for argument paper. This is how I'm grading. So when I go to grade your papers next week, I will highlight areas that are concerns. I hope there are not any or many. And then I'll kind of rate it. And this is how I'm rating it. So pay attention to this. And here's the criteria. And so it's kind of like our typical rubric. Some of the things are broken out just a little bit more. So when you are wrapping up your paper and before you submit, read over these criteria and make sure that your paper meets all of these, because this is what I'm using to judge you on. Okay? All right, good luck as you finish up the paper. It is due by Wednesday. Final grades are due, I think, by Friday. But anyway, so it'll give me a day or two to grade. And also, please note that your little final exam study guide is open, and the final exam opens on Sunday. It's open Sunday through Thursday. It's multiple choice or true and false, and then there'll be one little reflection question about this argument paper, and that's it. It's not terrible, and obviously you get to use your book. So there you go. Okay, good luck finishing out the semester, and I'll talk to you later.